going to break the rules of internet law and film from an angle that is not 100% flattering because my carpal tunnel is bad and it's painful to have to hold my phone in place while I'm trying to do all this. So I'll hold my phone and my iPad. So, yeah. All right. This one is called Old Messages. Do you ever go back through your old messages from a year ago or more and see how much your conversations have changed in content? A year ago, I felt like I was on top of the world. I was making good money, had a solid friendship with my roommate, had rebuilt a great relationship with my child, and I was full of confidence and sure that I was going to change the world, circumstances be damned. Realistically, though, 2021 was such a hard year for me. One thing after another kept happening. I bulldozed my way through, convinced that it was all going to be all right in the end. I kept my optimism up through miscarriage, breakups, reshaping of relationships, death of loved ones, job changes, complications with my child, and the daily stress of life. But I couldn't maintain it. I tried, but things kept unfolding outside of my expectations and desires, and I began to lose hope in the future I longed to see. It was the financial side that I think finally dragged me down till I, temporarily, lost my will to keep looking for a brighter tomorrow. The feeling of drowning in a problem I couldn't see my way out of. No matter what my heart said about the possibilities of this world, I couldn't afford to live in it. No matter how I stretched a dollar, I needed 10 where I had 1, and then later had none at all. The news didn't help either. My brain, obsessed with patterns, saw a darker and darker future unfolding. Even if I'd become someone that people listened to overnight and had influence in this world, the magnitude of the situation humanity had landed in was mind-boggling. How could I help fix this? And yet the broader picture was still being ignored in mass for the frivolous and irrelevant. It felt like we as a species were wasting our time on selfish pursuits and short-sighted behavior while the world around us was showing signs of destabilization. How could we just keep ignoring it? This wasn't the future we wanted for those we loved. It couldn't be. Why didn't anyone seem to be talking about ways to fix it? Online, there are many voices. Some voices are talking about many of the issues that I observe as well. But they just seem to stop there. The next step, how we resolve the issues, was missing. Over and over, I kept wondering why. Did no one see the obvious solutions to the problems we were facing? I thought they were pretty straightforward, but who was I to try and speak my opinions of the world at large? I was no one. The constant stress of not being able to sufficiently manage my life began to wear down my confidence. I couldn't even help myself. How could I possibly think that my ideas could help others? It repeated over and over in my head. I was no one in this world, and I couldn't change anything. But I'm not no one. I am someone. I am one solitary person, as all of us are. Humanity's strength doesn't lie in the individual. It lies in what we can achieve together. One person cannot change the world alone. It takes many people with aligned goals and views working together. So what if I'm just one person? I have my tiny circle of people who support me, and I'm going to start talking about what I want to see for the world. Maybe other people will be inspired by my words. Maybe they won't be, but that's not on me to decide. It's up to each one of us as an individual to change our fate. All I can do is provide my perspectives and hope they resonate with others who dream of a similar change.